Holly Bay. Cast off these unveiling woes, my friend, and snap out of these idle reveries in which the whole town is talking.
Talking? Who's talking? Nobody's talking about me anymore. Yeah, fame's kinda short-lived in this burg. Whatever happened to Arturo? 2 months without a brawl and 20 murders, all forgotten. Side my flock of buzzards too. When guns are silent, so's the goddamn press. And even if I do a couple of murders, I can't be sure it's gonna hit the front page. Because it's influence what counts, and not the act. And influence is dependent on bank balance. Sometimes I feel I want to quit.
Oh yeah? The boys are getting pissed off on account. They're short on petty cash. What's more, inaction is demoralizing them. The toughest mug gets easily corrupted by having nothing but a beer bottle to shoot. They're Lugas, got their bowels full of wrath, and they're ready mounted to let go their iron indignation on the world. I feel sorry for them guys, Arturo. I hesitate when I face them in the hideout and say, boys, get ready for action in the morning. They just look at me with those hangdog eyes and groan. Your last idea, Arturo. Your last idea was a cinch. I mean the cauliflower protection racket. Why not get started now?
Not from below. It's too soon.
Too soon is good. 4 months ago, the cauliflower gents gave you the brush off, so now you sit and brood. Plans. Half-ass attempts at action, man. The visit to the trusters broke your back. Another thing that got under your skin was a little hold up at the cornix.
They shot at
2 feet above your head.
And even that was very rude of them. But Dark Daisy here, who swore she spent the night with me. Oh, I'd be up the river now for life. Them judges got no sympathy for me.
No cops will shoot to save a grocery, but banks will shoot. So listen, let's begin on 22nd Street. The windows smashed. The vegetables sprayed with kerosene. The fixture hacked to pieces. Then we'll work our way down to 7th Street, and 2 days later, manual carnation in his buttonhole, we'll pay a visit to them crummy little stores and offer our protection, free of charge. Except for 10% from off the top.
Gotta have protection first myself. From cops and courts, I gotta have protection before I can protect anybody else. Gee, how I'd like a judge inside my pocket. By putting something inside his pocket first. Buy me a judge or else I got no rights. And every time I try to rob a bank, some cheesy cop can shoot me full of holes.
That's the way you feel. Send for Javola and Legs. He and the clubfoot got a mighty nose for dirt. There's something rotten in the state of Illinois, he says. He means the cauliflower boys. There's a rumor that they received a loan arranged by Dogsborough, and ever since there's been gabbing on the grapevine of this and that, and something to be built that wasn't built, but should have been. It's strange. Old Dogsborough would never touch a deal that smells of graft.
Oh my God.
Here comes the horse now, back with the press. Hello, Rad. How's the press?
We're all right, Louie. How's Resistible?
Philby who?
Philippi was a place in Italy who once a famous army scene through easy living, inactivity, and lack of exercise.
The hell with you!
Go easy. Give us a dope about the cauliflower loan.
What's that to you? You want a city loan yourselves? Now God's gonna dogs. We will grease the way for you. Now I remain dry as the old man spoke. City fathers are so moved you think cauliflowers piece their anatomy. But it's hard to sympathize with Tommy guns.
Hey, quit razzing it.
If you'll
He's
hear
feeling kind of blue.
You're not surprised. Cole's working for Capone. I understand. Hey! That's a lie! Leave my Giuseppe out of this, you pig! Yeah. You know his third wife. No fourth. No fifth. I can't remember. The invading storm second waiting for us. Ah, shut you dirty twat! Get a cool crowd turns to the latest gangsta. And against his yesteryear. Face it, Arturo, you're all washed up.
Stop up for now! Get out!
Hey, no more passing with the press
You
now.
said enough! Get out now! You too! All of you, get out!
Hey, what have we done?
Out! Get out! Except for you, you stay here. Arturo, You're so nervous.
Oh, these creeps, they talk to me as if I was cracked.
Because you've been so very quiet lately.
Oh, where's Geary and the cauliflower guy?
They should be here at about 3 o'clock. And what's this about Jabal and Capone?
What about it?
Oh, well, Capone's been to his flower store, that's all. Ordered a bunch of wreaths.
Bunch of wreath for who?
I wouldn't know, but not for us.
I'm going home.
Chief, and now you got the heebie-jeebies. Nobody cares enough to bump you off.
They don't, you see, Ernesto. That's what I mean. They're giving more respect to horse manure. Now I know life's no better roasts, but the clubfoot, he takes the fink, the lamb, mousing on the flesh of friends. I'm gonna take him for a ride, Ernesto, as soon as I get credit for a car.
Yuri,
Here's the actor, Chief. It's okay, he's unarmed. He ain't the pistol back in time, except he's loaded, so he can do his recitations in the joint around the corner, which is apparently the only place he can recite these days, and only when the customers are also loaded. It's meant to be really good, though. Does it in classes.
So, I've been informed that my pronunciation ain't quite perfect, and it's getting to be unavoidable that I should utter a few words here and there in public, especially political type words. So I want to take lessons in speech making, and also how to make an entrance.
I understand, you must be referring to the classical style. Hamlet, Julius Caesar, Romeo, etc. Maloney can teach you the grand manner in 10 minutes. Shakespeare's mean my doing, the bard, you know. If it weren't for it, I'd be on Broadway today. Ah, the tragedy of an actor. My last engagement was suddenly cut short when the director said to me, "Stop chewing the CD, Maloney. This is H. Ibsen, not Shakespeare. Look at the calendar, it's 1912. Hart knows no calendar, says I. Oh, yes.
Seems to me you got the wrong man, Chief. He's a has-been.
Oh, we'll see about that. Walk around like you're supposed to walk in this, Shakespeare. No, that's good.
You can't walk around like that in front of the grocers. It's unnatural.
Now, what does that mean? Unnatural. Nobody behaves natural these days. When I walk into that meeting tomorrow, I don't want to look natural. I want people to notice that I'm walking in.
Head's gonna go up, Mr. Green. One foot in front of the other. Stop! Stop. What are you doing with your hands? It might be best if you place them in front of your genitals. Spontaneous and stylish. I like it, Miss Dewey. That's got to go up.
How do you stand in public?
Put two muscle men behind you and you'll be standing fine.
Bullshit! When I stand up, I want people to look at me, not the two men behind me. At the mirror.
It's a trifle common, Miss Dewey. I mean, you don't want to look like a hairdresser, do you? Fold your arms, such. Minutes change, but it does an enormous difference. Compare it to yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, but what's it for, Chief? To impress the hi-hats in the trust?
Naturally not. How come it's not self-evident to you that I'm doing it for all them little people? Now Clark, from the trust, for instance, he makes a mighty fine impression. But who's it for, I ask? His kind of stuffed shirts? No, Javola. His bank account suffices to impress them. Likewise, for me, a bunch of muscle boys suffices to create respect. Capiche? Respect from certain circles like Capone. The little people, they're so difficult. They're lousy snobs, the lot of them. And if you talk like an Englishman, they think you're Jesus Christ.
Not exactly to the manner born Arturo. Some people are so sensitive.
Some are, self-evidently so. But who the hell cares what intellectuals think? Or city slickers, and professors? What counts is what the little hick imagines bosses act like.
You're all the same, Chief. Why do you have to act the big shot?
Yeah. How do you sit?
Sitting, Miss Dewey, it's about the hardest thing of all. I mean, they're actors. sit this way, Mr. Huey.
As long as I want to.
All is well.
Old Dogsborough won't live forever, Chief. Have you considered his successor? Gary the Joker is my candidate. He's a belly laugh so loud.
Laugh?
Oh, you should hear him, honey pie. He laughs so loud, he makes the plaster peel. Don't tell him, though, I told ya. Otherwise, he'll scream again that I'm green with envy. I wish, though, you could make him kick the habit. 'Tis most disgusting, a-collecting hats.
What kind of hats?
Of people whom he shot. He promenades in public wearing them. It's grimy, so grimy. Yuck. Oh, if I had him my way, I'd let it give him what for. I'd squeeze his jaws until his eyes burst. Hi, Pumpkin.
Get down to speaking. Make a speech.
Shakespeare, of course, but nothing less will do. Antonio's speech, perhaps. Over Caesar's coffin, against Brutus, chief of assassins. Model of popular oration. Played Antony in 1908. Love reading that. Exactly what you need, Mr. Huey. Friends, countrymen, Romans, lend me your ears.